Okay. Our Terran defeating Nestea. Here in the Final Four, he is
GSL lane.
There he is.
Down here in the blue, our Protoss player showing very slick play back there. He could win this whole thing.
HongUn Prime win.
It's a one-on-one map, so they know their opponent's starting locations.
Yes, they do.
They do.
Xel'Naga Caverns. This map can be pretty hard for Protoss vs. Terran in a little bit later into the game when the third base of the Terran starts up. Take that gold, set down a planetary, and it can be hard for Protoss to actually go ahead and engage you. I think it's going to be a lot easier if HongUn doesn't go for the Colossus style play. Of course, you'll have a lot more units who'll be a little bit more mobile.
That's interesting you said. I actually really prefer Colossus style on this map. Because I mean, maybe it's just a difference of opinions, but I prefer getting the Colossus because if they do take the gold, I can go around to the back here.
It's very true.
And poke at the minerals. But you never know. I mean, this is a kind of an interesting map because it's not exactly wide open with the exception of your first expansion. It's a lot of little hallways and back doors.
It is indeed. It's a very cavernous map.
Yes. Ooh, good word.
Yes, indeed.
It is Xel'Naga Caverns.
The cavernality of this map is quite high, Tasteless.
Here are some of the caverns right now. Get some photos. If you're a Xel'Naga Caverns tourist,
That's right.
you can pick up your Xel'Naga Caverns keychain at our Xel'Naga Caverns gift shop.
On your way out.
On the way out. It's only $7.
It's a good deal.
Yeah,
For
wow,
all the
quite a
memories
deal.
of this place.
Yeah.
And that probe. Gonna go down pretty quick. He has seen, though, the second barracks.
Oh, is he going to get it? Nope.
Oh, wow. But he's seen the second barracks and the reactor of TSL Rain. So, that's going to give away at least something. I do not think we're going to see a one gateway expansion from Hong in this game. And, of course, he has taken that second gas, which assures us that it is not what we will see. But against those two barracks plays, excuse me, I would love to see some Sangho-style 4th Sentry.
Oh, I love that build.
When you see a couple barracks, Tasteless, and you have a ramp, Tasteless, what should you do, Tasteless?
You should get some sentries and stasis it.
That's right, Tasteless.
Thank you.
That is right. And I'd love to see that out of HongUn Prime, but we'll see. I'm sure he has something planned for this. I'm sure pressure and rush builds are something he has prepared for against TSL Rain. And he showed off basically nothing except the double gas. And look at this, Tasteless.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Stargate.
Stargate. HongUn does like those Stargates. It's the gateway to the stars, some say.
Now, important to note, Rain is faking expanding. See how his Marines are split out here to cover anything from spotting this? However, HongUn's already gathered enough intel seeing this stuff to know that there's no way that the Terran's going to expand right away. So HongUn is probably not going to be fooled by that.
Yeah, Stim is on the way, as are some Marauders. So he definitely wants to put on some sort of pressure, some sort of early, perhaps, attack.
Now, HongUn's build is best against a player who goes for a Tech Lab and Expos. You got to be careful when you go Void Ray if the player makes multiple barracks.
Yeah, it can be risky. But if you keep those Void Rays alive, they become very strong a little bit later on.
Yeah.
So many Void Rushes that we've seen, the Protoss gets over greedy with the Void Ray and loses it. But when you get 5 or 6 mixed in with a regular army, they are the nasty.
They are the nasty indeed. Probe spots the expansion. Late expansion here from the Terran.
Yeah. Along with some pressure coming down.
He may just try to contain here.
Yeah. And
I would be shocked if he actually does go up the ramp.
Terran players love going up that ramp, Tasteless, and gets trapped in there. Just has to target the Marines. That was actually turned out to be very good with that Zealot up there. The Marines could not micro away. And now the entire force being taken out by HongUn Prime.
I thought that was going to be worse for the Protoss, but actually it was quite nice. Look, I got to be critical of Rain for a minute here.
We may have some sort of hardware malfunction here. Because, Well,
Yep.
you wanted to be critical.
Yeah,
Right
I was actually about to be critical, but I don't know. Maybe there was something
they
wrong
saw
with
us
this.
hunching at the computer. That's
Oh,
what we
gotta
do.
Stand up straight.
When the game starts, I'm
we
like
actually
this.
get down like this because we have terrible posture because we play games all day. Excuse me. You should not attack while you're expanding. That actually doesn't make any sense.
Pressure while expanding is very good.
Pressure is good, but he actually
Yeah.
attacked.
Yeah.
Pressure is where you go in there.
When you
and
actually
make the
commit
guy,
your units,
Yeah.
there is no reason it should work.
Yeah.
Only if your
Because
opponent has
he's
messed up.
investing 400 minerals into a command center.
Yeah.
Right?
You will
So
have less units.
You'll just have less
That,
units.
Plus the travel distance absolutely tasteless. You don't attack, but you absolutely pressure.
So I don't know
in
why
the
you do
later
that.
game, that switches around a little bit where you're normally expanding while you're attacking because you get a lot more income. Stuff, math is a lot different. But in the early game, there's just no reason that HongUn should have lost to that.
Yeah, that's
because
true.
The guy just spent 400 and then walked down, and it's like, well, no, dude, this is for pressure. Maybe a light contain, but that's it.
It just didn't make sense mathematically to do that. Okay, so we have some kind of technical problem. John's going to let us know ASAP what's going on.
That
Once
he
we
is.
find out, we do allow the players to pause the game. If sometimes people's monitors go out.
All sorts of things.
All sorts of stuff can actually happen.
Let's take a look at that.
And his monitor keeps turning on
Oh, wow.
off.
That would be a good reason for attacking all the way up that ramp.
Make it pretty hard to win a game of StarCraft with your monitor not working. So we don't have a referee decision yet, but when we get one, we're going to find out.
Yeah, no, they may do some sort of game restart. I mean, if your monitor's going on and off, it can cause... I mean, that's...
Well, no, I mean...
The thing is, losing that army turns the entire game completely different.
Yeah.
He should not win from there.
No.
He lost all those units, killing almost nothing. So we're going to see
That's
momentarily
rough.
here.
If his monitor's doing that.
Yeah, and
Poor guy.
I think even HongUn, he's a good guy. I don't
Yeah.
think he would try to be like, no, let's keep going. He's not Gargamel from the Smurfs, man. He's not evil.
No, he's not Gargamel from the Smurfs.
No, he's not. And
And
are we start? No, it looks like we're actually just
We're
going to
actually
pick
gonna
it up. We're just going to play from here. So I'm surprised that he did not request going again. I mean,
well, these
re-going.
guys have coaches and stuff, so I mean... Wait.
And actually,
no,
never
we
mind.
We're going to...
Is this a?
What's going on, Artosas? No, we're back in the game.
Yeah, no, we're watching the game right now. I am so surprised that our monitor is on there.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, there we go. Like, we're going to a break. What is this?
What the
All
devil?
right, so we see he is going to go ahead and start attacking. Charging
charge
up
him
on the
up on the
rocks.
rocks.
Beautiful play there. Wants it charged up. He only charges to level 2 before going in. And he's targeting those Marines down. That is the important thing. Kill the Marines, and you're going to destroy the battle. Unfortunately for HongUn, he does get them into the bunker.
He did lose the charge. He meant to charge up on the rocks once again.
You know, if you charge up and kind of fly around, harass that command center, good things can happen. Fully charged up Void Rays are quite awesome, but you got to have them charged. When they're not charged, they just kind of tickle the Marines.
Yeah.
Not really going to win.
They tickle the Marines. Milk comes out of their nose.
Yeah. Marines like, ah!
Even though they didn't drink milk, milk's just coming out for some reason. Zealot, Void Ray, very deadly.
Indeed it is. You have to run away from the...
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh.
HongUn trying to find a little way in.
Does get that SCV.
Yeah, you got to be careful about what you target with Void Rays right off. When you target something like an SV, it's going to die before they can actually charge up. And it's just so important to have them charged up.
Marauders and Roaches are great to attack and charge up. Uh-oh.
Oh, beautiful. Traps the Marines up there. Should run the Void Rays away. He does do that. Targeting the bunker. That's going to charge them up and help kill it. Loses one Void Ray, but those Zealots going to plow through the rest of everything else. But no, it runs out. So never mind. Thought he was going to throw up another force field
I
there.
think the Protoss is going to commit to this. He
Yeah, it
might
is looking
actually
like
loop
that.
back around through here.
Actually,
Force field
Rain
again.
might do all right here because he does have stim now.
Yeah, that's true.
He does have those bunkers to fall back to. Not going to want to cancel those for a while. Don't sell those.
No. So, he's going to go back into the main. Bait the Marines in there.
Yeah, he may try to force field that ramp once again.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
And he's going after those Void Rays. How many can he kill? Maybe all of them.
Oh my god.
This is actually a very bad idea by HongUn. He's really messing this up.
Yeah, HongUn's execution is pretty poor. He should be able to get in there and actually disarm the Protoss, but It's just not happening.
Yeah, no. At this point, we
Rain's
see
actually
Rain's
ahead
supply
now.
has gotten ahead a little bit, only by a smidgen, but a smidgen's a lot when you have that expansion up and you already lost an entire army. So HongUn definitely messing up here. He may be in trouble, and here we go, stimming away, taking out that sentry right away. Very good choice, and he's going to kill the rest of HongUn's army here quite easily.
Wow.
HongUn in a lot of trouble. He does not have an expansion. GG, and Rain. The pitter-patter is no more tasteless. This is a torrential downpour. He has taken game number 2, tied it up 1-1, and HongUn better get out his umbrella if he wants to go on to the finals.
Unbelievable play from Rain. Made a mistake, had some technical errors from his computer, and managed to come back. And
Yeah.
wow. Rain,
I don't even need my monitor on all the time to beat you, HongUn.
yeah, apparently he can beat you with a broken monitor. Pretty brutal back there. I think HongUn could have had that, though. He just needed to keep his Void Rays alive for longer.
The time where he kind of sat there and attacked Marines and had the Zealots trying to shoot up the cliff at the Marines.
That was so
bad.
bad.
He's like, well, Zealots are really tall. They're supposed to be like 9 feet tall, right? How tall is this cliff
Can they like hit
actually?
up the
It's like, no, HongUn, didn't you practice this before?
It was pretty bad.
Well, he lost that game, and
we're going to go to a break.
that's true. We
a
are
little
going to
bit
go to
here.
break. There's not going to be an interview, though,
And you don't
so
have
you
to
have
interview.
plenty of time to go down, get yourself another Canada Dry ginger
Yeah.
ale, get some saltines with that, and you're going to be a happy boy.
Take your vitamins if you're eating a meal.
But, yeah, you have
Get
to
some
take them with
omega-3.
food, or your stomach acid will eat them up.
Yeah, you have to take them with food because vitamins are absorbed in the large intestine, if I'm correct. Is that right?
Well, most things
Most
are
things are.
absorbed there, but the stomach acid is what you have to look out for.
Yeah,
you need
it'll
food in
eat it
there.
up.
That's why you always have
So
to eat before
make-
taking medicine.
That's how you get the medicine to be so effective. If you're having a headache, take some ibuprofen. You shouldn't have to suffer like that. Keep my ibuprofen right next to the bed. So if I get a migraine, you know what? I'm fine.
You know what I keep next to my bed? Tums.
Tums, also very good. We'll be right back.
You tell me no, I ask you why. You never let me know. You close your eyes, I hold